you.
I love you.
Corey?
Here.
Mr. Curtis is on Zoom.
Here.
Mr. Lito? Over here, Mr. Kisco? Ms. Richardson? Here. Ms. Toder? Here. Mayor Casper, representative. Mr. Barlow?
Here.
Ms. Ferguson? Here. Ms. Komazewski?
Here. Thank you.
Ms. Lebowski?
Here.
Mr. Petrozelli?
Here.
Ms. Schulte?
Here.
Ms. Fians?
Let's entertain a motion to approve the agenda, adding an item to appoint our new board member to the personnel committee. So that will be an action item. And I would like to put it as C after the monthly financials. And then move everything else down a letter.
So moved.
Gary and Sue?
And we had a request to also amend the agenda to have a brief discussion on the electronic use policy.
Excuse me. Can we finish this?
Well, this is the second amendment,
Okay, so then they will have to amend their.
Yep.
Oh, we can get it.
if they want to.
Oh, okay.
So that would go under number 7, under discussion.
So moved.
Gary and Sue again.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
School community service, public participation. The board invites members of the community to speak on topics to be addressed in the agenda or other topics of interest. Anyone wishing to make a comment must state their name and address at the beginning of their comment. The board will not allow comments regarding specific staff members, parents, students, or personal grievances. Courtesy is expected in this limited public forum. The participating time will be limited to 3 minutes per person and 10 minutes overall. Mr. Lafreniere.
Good evening. It's been a while since I've actually sat here. I've been sitting at home listening and watching. So Jason Lafreniere, special education teacher at TMS. Listening to, I believe it was the last policy committee meeting in regards to dress code, I became concerned when the discussion was to be on policy, but inevitably turned to school-based expectations. The work of the school-based committee seemed to be criticized. The expectations were drafted, at least at Torrington Middle School, through a leadership committee consisting of TMS staff. The discussion of what the dress code expectations should consist of revolved around the discussion that we need to be careful to not sexualize the expectations that would in one way or another discriminate against one gender or another. This was the direction we went with, and hence why, to the outsider, a dress code that may seem to not have teeth came about. There were many heated debates, don't get me wrong, but we put forth what we felt maintained the rights of individuals. Any direction that is followed with consistency is what I, as a staff member, hope to have put in place, and ask that as things are discussed in committee, we are cognizant of the work that was put in beforehand. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lafreniere. Is there anyone on the public line? Okay. Next item is something that's long overdue, and we are very happy to be welcoming a new Board of Education member tonight. The Republican Town Committee is putting forward Mr. Jeff Putnam. All of you around the board will know Jeff and recognize Jeff. He's someone, you know, who we're really looking forward to having because his heart is in education and doing what's best for kids, which is something that you couldn't ask for anything more of a board member. His kids, Allison, you know, have been so supportive of the school system and trying to help to move the system forward. I think you're going to be a great addition to the board. Building committee and all the things that you've been involved with the past, but most importantly, being a great dad and really wanting what's best for kids, owning a business in town. So we are extremely happy to have you and that your willingness to put yourself forward to come to the madness. So at this point, I just wanted to entertain a motion to accept and approve the nomination of Republican Town Committee to have Jeff Putnam fulfill the remaining term for Nikki Fabiano until November.
Moved. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? So Ellen, the Secretary of the Board, is going to do the honor of swearing you in.
Come here. You solemnly swear and affirm that you will faithfully discharge according to law your duties as a member of the Torrington Board of Education to the rest of your abilities, so help you God or competency or virtue.
I do.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Reports. Thank you.
Thanks. Given the positions of our screens, I'm going to acknowledge our two students from here. Usually I get up, but I think that's going to be a little crazy. First of all, I want to thank their coaches, Katie Gregory and Pat David, for being here this evening and for being a part of our unified sports for such a very long time. But also to honor our students who are our student reporters as well, because they've been a part of this program since middle school. So we are very, very fortunate to have Alexandra Druin and Layla Martin. And we're just going to go over, we just want to shake your hand and thank you so much for being a part of this process. We love this program. It's an award-winning program. And I know that the program is getting a grant from Miles Vermo for the unified sports. So congratulations to both of you and thanks so much for participating. We really appreciate your leadership. Thank you so much.
Go ahead. And thank you both for coming.
This is Layla. My name is Allison. This is Layla. And we are members of the Torrington High School Unified Sports Team.
Unified Sports is an inclusive program that has disabled students playing together with partners. We are a part of the Special Olympics and the Connecticut and Special Olympics and the Connecticut Inter-School Scholastic Athletic Conference.
We play soccer in the fall and basketball in the winter. And we play against other teams in our league. We also go bowling and play other games, and we also had the opportunity to land in try games with many other teams. Boy, was it fun.
Some of our players have attended the Unified Sports Youth Summit, and many students throughout the years have received the Bo Doherty Teammate Award.
I have been awarded the Mike Savage Exemplary and Vice Teammate Award. These right here. And THS is a unified sports champion school.
Our THS Unified Team recently received a $4,000 grant from the Miles Vermo Foundation. We have received this grant before and we have been able to buy new equipment, new uniforms, and we have attended other activities. We have been able to buy a new stove for the THS Life Skills and PAVE program. We will be going on a field trip next month.
Our team will be hosting a unified basketball tournament here at THS on Thursday, March 9th. and we hope you will come and support this awesome program.
We are very thankful to Emil Renzulo and his family for the generous grant.
Thank you both very much for coming. You did an amazing job. What time is the event on March 9th? Do you guys know?
3:00.
3 o'clock? Great. Thank you again. We really appreciate you coming. We won't bore you by staying for the rest of the meeting, but thank you so much for coming. I enter a motion to go into executive session regarding the retirement incentive, inviting in Ms. Solanski and Ms. Schulte.
Second.
All those in favor?
Hi.
Kathy?
Go into this back room here.